Welcome back, and congratulations again on setting up your Solo 401k. My name's Rachel Nabers, and in this video, we're going to go through how to obtain your Trust EIN. The first thing to do is to navigate your internet browser to secure.solo401k.com and log into your 401k dashboard. As soon as you log in, you'll see a notice that your Solo 401k setup is not yet complete, and you'll click here to complete. Now the next step is to get your tax ID number. This is also known as an EIN, or Employer Identification Number. Now, there are two ways to obtain your tax ID number. The first is to have one of our EIN specialists at Nabers Group obtain your tax ID for you. This is our strong recommendation, as our EIN specialists are trained on how to efficiently and compliantly obtain your EIN. This is done at no additional cost to you and can be turned around within 1 business day. This is our strong recommendation. If you know how to get your own EIN, or if you would like to obtain your own EIN from the IRS directly, then please reference the guide below this video that will give you step-by-step instructions on how to navigate the IRS website to obtain your Trust Tax ID number, or EIN. But again, our strong recommendation is that you allow one of the Nabers Group EIN specialists to get your EIN for you at no additional cost. Again, this can be turned around and you'll have your EIN letter from the IRS uploaded onto your 401k dashboard in about 1 business day. In order to have one of the Nabers Group EIN specialists obtain your tax ID for you, all you'll need to do is agree to the terms and conditions that allow one of our EIN specialists to input information onto the IRS website and get that EIN for you, and click Continue. You'll then be taken to your dashboard where you'll receive notification that one of the Nabers Group EIN specialists are in the process of obtaining your EIN and that your documents will be ready in approximately 1 business day. Now you may be wondering, what EIN do I use, and can't I just use my social security number? The answer is the EIN number is for your trust. This is completely and totally separate from your social security number. If you input your social security number as the trust tax ID number for your 401k, essentially what you're doing is letting the IRS know that you're distributing all of your retirement funds, which makes them potentially taxable. This is a big no-no. So the EIN number is separate from your social security number, and it's a number that is obtained specifically for your 401k trust. As you use your Solo 401k, it's the Solo 401k trust that transacts and acquires and deals with assets, not you, not your business. Now I say not you because you might be a sole proprietor and that business might be you, in which case your business tax ID number for a sole proprietorship is your social security number. If you have an LLC that's the adopting business for your 401k, then the LLC has its own tax ID number. Regardless of whether or not you're using a sole proprietorship or an LLC, it is your Solo 401k trust that does all of the transacting, acquiring, and dealing with assets, not your business. What this means is that your trust EIN number, which is totally different and separate than your business ID, tax ID number, is going to be associated with those transactions. Now, you might be wondering, well, what about titling assets? This is a little bit farther down the line, but let's address this now. When dealing with all plan assets, be it a bank account or a title to a real estate piece of property, you're always going to use the Solo 401k trust. So, for example, if your 401k trust is named the John Doe 401k trust, like we've been using in our example, and the 401k is purchasing a piece of real estate, the purchase agreement should list John Doe 401k trust as the buyer. not you personally, because you're not putting up the funds, it's the retirement account. The retirement account is separate from you as a person. Similarly, if your 401k later on sells the property, the purchase agreement should list John Doe 401k Trust as the seller. And along those same lines, your bank accounts and your brokerage accounts and pretty much all of the assets that are held in the 401k should be in the name of the 401k trust. The 401k trust is the retirement funds. So when you're supplying a tax ID number for any 401k transactions, and this includes opening your trust bank account, you always want to supply the EIN, that's the employer identification number, assigned to your 401k trust. And again, the EIN for your 401k trust is not your social security number, and it's not the EIN that you might have for a pre-existing business. These are totally separate. Now, just to make sure that we've got all of our T's crossed and our I's dotted, you might be wondering, well, how do I prove that my 401k is a qualified plan? The absolute best proof that your plan is a qualified plan in the IRS is the IRS opinion letter that is supplied with your Solo 401k. And once we get go back to the dashboard after the EIN letter has been uploaded, you'll see the IRS opinion letter is there in your plan documents. The letter is from the IRS directly, and what this determination letter shows is that the 401k, your Solo 401k, meets the IRS guidelines for a qualified plan. Now, a plan's qualified status is what allows you to receive your tax benefits that include tax deductions on new non-Roth contributions to the plan, tax-free distributions on Roth Solo 401k funds, and tax-free rollovers from existing retirement funds. Yes, we're going to get to rollovers down the line as well. So, as soon as we go back to our 401k dashboard, after about a business day, we'll see that the EIN letter has been uploaded onto our dashboard, and in that and in our plan documents, we will have the IRS opinion letter that will prove that the plan is a qualified plan. Well, here we are again. It's been about one business day, so we are going to log into the 401k dashboard and check out our EIN. Okay, so I'm all logged in, and what I can see is, yes, my John Doe Trust EIN letter has been uploaded onto my dashboard. If you click on this link, it will download your letter for you, which we can open here. And of course, I've taken out some personal information so that it is protected. And this is the EIN assignment letter directly from the IRS for my 401k plan. We recommend that you print this document and keep it in a safe place with the rest of your retirement plan documents. Now, if we go back to our 401k dashboard, what we can see is that now we actually have got a dashboard with some documents here. We can view the details of the 401k plan. This is all of the information that we input when we were setting up the plan in the last video. All the business information is here, the tax information, the participant, myself, and my fictional spouse. Remember that bureaucratic busy work? There's our business classification code, and here's our plan information. So this is the John Doe 401k plan, the John Doe Trust, listing myself as the trustee, and all of my information. Now, if you close this and you click on this detail right here, you can see the EIN number is here. And remember, the EIN for your 401k trust is different and separate from your social security number, different and separate from your business tax ID number. The 401k plan itself has its own employer identification, its own special number. So, the next thing for us to do is to sign our plan signature pages, and I'll see you in the next video.